Conversation with King. We on now. 100 watts. What up? What it do? I want them to do 50 likes, but today I said, let me start on time, man. This is the reason why I'm going to start on time, because there's a lot of restructuring going on. Hold on. This is the reason why I'm going to start on time, because a lot of restructuring going on. Hold on. This is the reason why I'm going to start on time. We got hold on. A lot of restructuring going on. Shout out to Chef. You know, we started early today because we want to end early. It's a good show. I know my brother. I was kind of worried to see if my brother was going to show up, but I said, you know what? He probably trying to see if I can hold it down by myself, like he's been holding it down by himself, and I'm proud of him. Now we have a little dilemma. Shout out to Cheryl. What's up? Chris, what's up? What's rocking? Rasta baby, I love you for real. Lover boy Lensky, what's rocking? You know, we want to say hi to everybody. 100 watts, what's rocking? Willina Lee, I'm sorry, what's rocking? Shout out to everybody. We on live right now. We starting early. We getting everything out the way. Please get the subscribers up. Please get the likes up. Please get the viewers up. We're going to start a show early today, and we're going to do everything we need to do to make it the most popular show, or to continue it being the most popular show. You just left Jen. She got a real spice. She had 60, 70 people, and they end up going to, you know, Homeboy's page. Hopefully you can come on my page so we can talk it out. You know what I mean? I'm talking about chaotic truth. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to ride for Jen, and like he should ride for his wife, like he should. You know what I mean? But Jen is part of the garden. And if any one of y'all ever get to issues online, you know I'm protective of the garden. We could fight amongst each other, but we can't let nobody come and fight amongst us. You feel me? So this is what I'm saying. But if you would contact Chaotic Truth and his wife, Cherry, I would love for them to come and talk to me, and then we could just straighten this out and hash this out. And then when we're on this page, no one gets to get kicked off. But once again, Jen felt disrespected, and she did what she did. So I stand by that. But, you know, to go and make someone famous on your page is a little bit kind of disingenuous. But I understand you got to pick your wife. You always got to pick your wife. Black picked his family, and I respect that. If you pick your family, I respect that. And we're going to pick our family. But, you know, hopefully we could solve this, because it's just you two. And we all are working together to get monetized, get paid, and help our families. So I totally get what's going on. Turn the likes up. Until everybody turns the like up, let me do something for y'all. Let me give a shout out to our sponsors. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna give a shout out to all the sponsors in the building, and everybody that choose to support us. Shout out to Ripple. We're going back to old school ways. Shout out to Ripple. Ripple always shows us love. Ripple, please go and get this. If you don't have it, go and get it. Ripple, no nicotine. It's a lychee flavor boost. Please support them. Also, those who don't have it, get my book. My book is Loving Life Through the Eyes of Travel, and it's on Amazon, Kindle, Book Baby, all types of platforms. Please go and support this book. I appreciate you. Let me put my little banners up. If you want the 15% discount from Ripple, you know what to do. The Ripple King. Go to the website and put the Ripple King. The book, once again, Kindle, Amazon, Apple iBooks, Book Baby. Don't get twisted. We're going to talk about everything that just happened in Jen's thing and what happened between Chaotic Truth and Darrell. We're going to talk about that. But we're also going to we're going to talk about some real topics today, but we're going to get to the spicy stuff as well. Also, please join the members only King's Court for exclusive content. Please join it. It's only $9.99. Join it. I'm going to have the content before the year's over. Exclusive content that you can only get on the King's Court. Please go and get that. Also, the merchandise. Hopefully, Chef could come and talk about his merchandise page as well. But this is Conversation with King merchandise. Please go here on bonfire.com. Get the fly hoodies. Get everything you need to get, because it's going to be amazing. I promise you. Go and support. With that being said, let's get busy. And wait for Chef. Is Chef here? Oh, he's Chef, you there? Uh-oh. Please join the channel. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Cheryl, thank you very much.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, baby? I don't know if
yeah.
I started today to go early because she had a good momentum, so I tried to catch it. She had like 67 people. I tried to catch it, and then now, hopefully we can end this. I don't know if are you doing tonight as well?
Right now, that remains to be seen. I may
Okay.
not do. I'll know within the next hour or so. You
Okay,
get what I'm
perfect,
saying?
perfect. So are you limited for conversation today? Because I know you have you're doing a special project.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, cool. Are you aware what happened with Jen and Chaotic Truth?
Yeah. So watch this. From the beginning, I saw what happened.
Hey, Mrs.
From
Dean.
the
Sorry to cut you off. Hey, Mrs.
Yeah.
Dean. Hey, Mrs. Dean. Tell everybody, to the whole family, say what's up. Shout out to Denique. Thank you for everything. Wanda Washington, we love you. Please, Chris, tell them to go and follow the channel and join. Appreciate you. Aisha Smith, we know we love you, Flower. Oh, Brother OG, what's the good? What's the good? I want to pin the book right now so you can see it. Thank you, brother. Go and support. And that's it. Let me say, Cheryl, the Princess of God. I never forget about you. Michael De Jesus, never forget about you. And I'm sorry, Chef, it's all you now. I just want to give a shout out, roll call to everybody that supports us. Right. So Chef is
So
doing his thing right. Okay.
so yeah, pretty much. I seen what went down. I saw it from I tried to look at it from an unbiased point. So I seen what
Wait,
happened.
hold on. Can I ask you a question, Chef? Big question. How does it feel to have a situation that you're not involved with directly for the first time that me and you're not involved with?
Shit, it's peaceful. It's peaceful. The
Right.
thing is, though, for me,
We
the
are
way
though
it
because
feels,
Dennis family. We are.
right? But the thing is, though, for me, what it does is it gives you at least a little bit of objectivity, though. It gives you a little bit of objectivity. So pretty much, dude was on. You really got to look at the show. The dude was on. Chaotic was on Lucky and Lauren show, and then he was doing him. Darrell wasn't on the show or nothing like that. And then Darrell went and did a reaction video, pretty much clowning him heavy, you know. And he because remember, Chaotic Truth was on our show, right?
Right.
You're right. The thing is, Darrell wasn't on the show, so he's
Mm,
like, I don't know. So when you watch the video, he said it. If you watch the video, he's like, I don't even know this guy.
right.
He's like, I don't even know who this guy is, and he did a whole video about me,
Right.
clowning the shit out of him.
Right.
Like, I mean, my thing is, remember I'm always big on punch versus counterpunch. This man had no communication with D in the world. He
Right.
just was on the show like he always does. And then D did a whole video on him and was going in. And so the dude literally came on. He was like, he posted the thing and he said, I normally don't do this because the page with 1,200, he moved everybody to a new page. He's rebranding it.
Right.
So his new page got 300.
Absolutely.
But he said, I'm coming back to this page for the shits. That
Right.
wasn't the Chaotic Truth page, right?
Right.
So he went and he opened up the 1,200 page to bring back the 1,200.
Right. Turn
To,
the lights up.
huh?
Right. You 100%. Shout out to Missy T. Thank you very much. Shout out to the boy ZB.
Right. So what ended up happening at this point, it was
Turn the
like,
lights
yo.
up.
So he did this video and he was started, and he made sure what he did was he made sure that he left the picture up. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, this shit is connected.
You good?
Yeah, I'm in the car.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Which
I'm
one?
in the car.
Which one?
Right. And the funny thing is not mine because my old lady's in the crib and her Bluetooth, I think she's trying to make a phone call to keep connecting to this one. Anyway, personal business shit here. So, yo, he literally was like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
And that was part of the essence. And then what ended up happening is I didn't see any more I clicked back in maybe an hour and change later. I was out. I looked. I was like, oh shit. I see you, Jen, Mr. O on there. So I'm like,
I was there
oh,
yesterday, right?
you asking me?
Yeah, I'm
You
actually,
got on there?
son. The last thing we talked about, I said, "Yo, you heard what happened?" You said, "No, I'm out with my wife," and I said, "I'm out too on a date." And I said, "Okay, cool."
Yo, son, all I know is I seen that early part and I was like, God damn, right? And then I left.
Like Misha, what's up?
I come back, and then I see you on there and O on
Okay,
there
okay.
and Jen on there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point, what started happening was the cockroach thing came out, right?
I didn't hear that part. Was I on there?
No, you wasn't there when they took her off. You left. Remember, you left. I think she was still on when they took her off. I can't remember. I
That's why
remember
I paid to go on dates. Mm-hmm.
you got off the line, but then after the cockroach thing, and then Jen's voice started to go up because I remember there was the statement, my dude, she said something about Arkansas. It was that, first of all, my dude who has a real job, not the YouTube thing, he looks at this or that or something. And then that was when, what you call his wife, Chaotic's wife, was like, excuse me? What do you mean like a real job? He's a content creator, which is a real job. So at that point, she became incensed because you can hear her in the background like she was his moderator. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then, we're used to a high degree of volume arguments, right?
Right.
Where we at? We used to high degree of volume arguments. Well, I don't think Mrs. Chaotic was ready for that because at one point she was like, when Jim's went up, she was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to just move her. And then that's when she removed her.
So
So,
Jen wasn't provoked at all.
huh?
You don't feel like Jen was provoked because when I watched it over,
You
um,
watched the whole, did you watch it? I
I didn't
mean,
watch the
when you
whole
say
thing.
provoke,
I watched this. You're right. I didn't watch the. I watched the part where she asked Jen a
somebody,
question.
what it was, somebody in the audience, like, remember because when I came back in and you was on, you was asking him about um, the Alpha Phi Alpha thing, right?
Oh yeah, 'cause I said, "Y'all brothers,
Right.
what's going on?"
He never questioned him. What it was there was folks who was in the chat that questioned it.
Mm.
I watched the show. He never questioned him. He didn't even know. They said it in the chat that he's supposedly Alpha Phi Alpha, and somebody else in the chat like, nah, he ain't my frat. Nah, he ain't frat.
When I
He
asked him, he
never.
said he had to confirm it.
He doesn't even. What I'm saying is, if you watch the show,
Yeah.
he never challenged it. The chat asked the question. He didn't even know Darrell was an alpha. He was like, what? He's like, oh, I don't
Mm.
know that. He was like, oh, and he said, oh, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to confirm that.
He told me that. That's what he told me.
Yeah, that's what he said when they put it in the chat.
Yeah.
He never made anything about like, oh, this, that, and the other. He was like, oh, I didn't even know nothing. And he did. I don't fucking know this guy.
Hold on 1 second. Missy T, I think I like that. When you put a heart, put the green hearts up for the true pill. That's our color green. All right, for the garden, green. I like that. Our hearts are green hearts from now on. Thank you, Missy T, for starting something amazing. Thank you. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So literally, he's like, I don't even, he's like, I don't even fucking know this guy. All I know is that he did a whole ass video making fun of me
Right.
and for I don't know what. So when I look at it, when I look at it, I seen the first part, I seen the second part, you know? Then for me, just chef alone, I'm like, so what are we doing here? I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't, it was clear as day. It was clear as day, you know? So somebody made a video making fun of me, somebody I don't even know. So I clap back and do a
Mm.
live on him. Where do we do that at? Where do they do that at? Right fucking here is where we do that at, right? So it's like I'm sitting here like,
Right.
what you know what I mean? It's all listen. Just, every chapter of the book is right there already listed on YouTube. You know, so in terms of me, my level of protest for it is not going to be a high level of protest for it because these people were minding their business. These people were minding their business. They was minding their business, and he did a little expose on somebody who didn't even know you from Adam. So now they're speaking.
Right. That I'm past that one. That I said it. I said y'all could go to war because y'all both not gonna stop. I said that on his page. Y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. I'm talking about how did Jen and his wife get at it when it could have been resolved, but how did that happen? And I'm assuming
Jen went on the show.
okay.
So you know what I mean? In terms of the conversation, Jen went on the show. It wasn't an argument with his wife.
Hold on, who made the first video? Did somebody ask you who made the first video, Chef?
I'll say it from the beginning. Here's what happened. I'm going to start from the beginning, Joanna. Peace, Joanna. Be safe out there. Lucky Marie and Lauren did a video. Darrell didn't like one of the guests, I guess, who was on the video. So they had a live. Chaotic Truth was one of the guests on the live.
Right.
And Darrell did a video on him. Kind of like doing with Vic. So, he did a video. So now the person who the video was on is with the shits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's
look,
but that's what I said. Like I said it too. I said I call Chaotic. I say Chaotic. He doesn't stop, and I'm seeing right now. You get busy too. Have fun, right? But where did it go left?
What do you mean when you say where did it go?
Get Willie Dean's book Love on Amazon. Please go get Willie Dean, my brother's book called Love on Amazon. Please, thank you.
When you say when did it go left? What part is the left?
Left meaning that when did she disrespect Jen and throw off the stage?
She didn't. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I'm saying, but what's your I did, but what's your interpretation?
She did not. You're saying that when did she disrespect Jen?
Right.
If there was any disrespect that you want to infer from what she did, was removing her from there when she felt she was getting. I'm not going to speak for what her feelings are from what she said. Once Jen volume got up, you see it. It's there. Once the volume went up, she was like, look, at this point, because for one, she said the thing about,
okay, the volume went up, right? And when the volume
went up, and at that point,
not the volume, we gotta be specific. When Jen rose her voice, her level of her tone was risen to the top. She said, you're saying she took off the stage, but I thought it was because she admitted today on Jen's page, she felt a way about the cockroach.
She said it. That's what I'm saying. I told you when the cockroach came up, and then when the thing about my dude having a real job or what have you, at this point, she was in the conversation.
Okay.
Yes. Look. Let me say you in terms of look. What I'm saying is this, bro. One of the things that we talk about is homeostasis.
Absolutely.
And we talking about allow the equilibrium of the ecosystem to handle himself. If we allow the equilibrium of the ecosystem to handle itself, then we'll allow certain things to handle itself without being natural human catalysts.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? If my homeboy goes out and fucks with somebody and they fuck with him back, it is what it is. If they don't kill him, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You went out there.
We agree on that. What's
Right.
the next
So
part?
then, so now the other thing, what was this? If any, what I see could be further disrespectful was her taking her off the platform. She was like, "Yeah, you got to go." If I remember what she said. So that's all I remember. That's all I
Right.
remember
So
after
so
that.
so 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 my thing is taking her off the platform didn't create time for homostasis to take place.
Yeah, but dude, homeostasis is for our ecosystem. We don't fucking know those people.
That's a
How am
okay.
I gonna tell
I
that?
get that. I
What are
get
we
that. I
talking about?
respect that.
Wait. How's my little brother gonna break into somebody's fucking house and then now I'm gonna try and control how they handle him, bro? I mean, come on, man. I mean, I get you're saying that they didn't give an opportunity for homeostasis. I'm not here to defend nobody.
Right.
I'm not even here to talk about right and wrong. The question was about what happened. What did I see? What I saw was plain and simple. It's there. Somebody was minding their business. They was on the show. Somebody didn't like them on the show and did a expose reaction video on them. The person whose reaction video was done was like, "Oh, word,"
Right. Turn the lights up.
and they did a live, and
Shout,
they
shout,
did a and
shout out to Little Boy Lensky for being a member. I appreciate you, brother. Being part of King's Court. We need more King's Court because when I drop this, y'all gonna be mad. I'm telling y'all. All right.
so as far as that situation goes, I don't know if anybody watched because for the record, if you watch his video, because I didn't see Darrell's video,
Right.
but what he did, he made his live a reaction video of Darrell's video.
But he always does that, right?
I don't know what he does. I don't
No, I'm talking about
follow
Darrell.
him.
No. Listen, I said Darrell
No,
always does reaction for Lucky, and every Lucky show, and
yeah,
every
but
show
that's
that he
not
does
what I'm
reaction,
saying.
every show that he does
I'm,
reaction for, he talks about a guy that didn't handle the situation right in regards to talking to females.
bro, did you watch the video? Or you just? I mean, I'm asking you really if you
And I'm
watched the
saying,
video or
I'm
not.
telling you,
Because
and
if
I'm
you watched it, it feels
yeah,
like
but you
you ain't
didn't let me.
watch it.
You asked me a question. You didn't let me finish. I said I
Go
watched
ahead.
the video with Darrell. I didn't see the whole video with them back and forth because everybody told me to go and see when Jen was kicked off, whatever. But I'm saying to you, when I watched the video with Darrell, he does those reaction videos about a guy that comes on that show and and talks about or do certain things. So that's normal. But he picked the wrong guy because that guy went back at him, right? Whether
Right. So how is somebody? I know that Darrell does those videos.
right.
The person that he went at doesn't know that. So, like I said,
You know that for sure?
right it. Listen, man. I don't know if the cage bird sings, bro. I'm just telling you, if I know that for sure. What
Right.
I'm saying is that the person says, I don't know this guy. But I don't even know what we talking about, bro. I mean, like, you ask what happened. What happened is somebody fucked with somebody else. They fucked with them back. So I don't see anything bigger than that. Something happened to somebody. Somebody did something to somebody. And then the other somebody messed with them back.
Right.
Right? So
That's fair.
right, it's fair. So that's what I'm saying. In terms of the whole situation, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go to this dude's page and be like, "Yo, why are you defending yourself?"
No, but I did. I went on his page and I said, "Hey, y'all could call each other, y'all frat." And he said it's not confirmed yet, but if once I confirm that, I'm gonna call him. And then he came on today and said him and Darrell talked.
Mm-hmm.
So I did what I needed to do because I didn't want people going to war with each other. You know, it'd been good for entertainment. But I called and said, "Hey, you know what? Maybe I could have handled this a little bit differently." And then he admitted that he's gonna leave it on for 2 days because it's good for entertainment. He's letting you know this is good for entertainment and views and stuff. So it's clearly some strategy. The issue with me is that the misunderstanding between his wife and Jen, and I don't have to defend Jen. Jen could defend herself. But my thing, Terrell said he's
I
gonna
don't think
talk
it
to
was
him.
a misunderstanding. You know what it looked like? Literally, it just looked like, nah, you ain't finna be screaming at me in my house. And she just clicked her off. Look, I could go deep and I could go complex into all kind of things, bro. And I know when something as simple as simple.
Right.
I know when something is as simple as simple. And it literally was she you call it disrespect, she clicked off. She clicked off. You get what I'm saying? There was folks in the chat that was trolling Gen 2 because what they were doing was her trigger word is Tariq Nasheed. And they
Right.
put that, and that's when the cockroach. So I seen what happened.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to say, bro. I seen it from beginning to end. Somebody in the comment trolled her and said, "Say Tariq Nasheed." They said the Tariq Nasheed. She saw Tariq Nasheed, and then that's when she started talking about the cockroaches in the chat, and then Esso or Eric, whatever.
Right.
Okay, right. Eric the Red or whatever started putting the Tariq stuff in there, and you know what happened the last time.
Right.
So at this point, she was up here in terms of angry. She was up there, and at that point, any woman seeing another woman, you know what I mean, where she feels that screaming at her husband naturally, you feel me? That's one of those things the human beings do. So what I believe, you call it disrespect, yeah. I believe it's disrespect. When you cut the line off on somebody, it's disrespect. But what I'm saying is, it's disrespectful. But she literally, you could see the click off was like, "Oh, you got to go, man." Boom.
Wow.
And that was what happened. You get what I'm saying? So, you know,
You saw the show
the right.
today on Jen's show? Did you see Jen's show?
I didn't see Jen's show.
Okay. Okay.
So what happened?
Jen's show, I mean, I left before Daryl came in because I thought it was gonna get spicy, but I saw the part when Chaot's wife and him, Chaot's wife actually came in peace. He said, "Thank you, King, for mediating." But uh then his wife came and she came a little bit, came a little bit harsh, but then Jen said chill, and then her tone went down, she was respectful, but then Jen felt that she was switching her words around and being sneaky. So that made her, and try to galvanize people against her, it made her throw her for the stage again, right? Because she said it, because you threw me off the stage yesterday, I'm throwing you off the stage today. And then I think Mr. O said that was petty, but he understood.
Mr. Who?
Mr. O.
Okay.
Mr. O said that was petty, but he understood. So he could come up here and talk if he wants to. Everybody, I mean, did I put it up yet? Hold on, let me see if I can put it up. The invite, so everybody could come inside here and I just want to make sure that we hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me do this. Invite guests. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Let me post a comment. I'm only going to put it once. So all the moderators, please save this. I'm going to put this up one time. I'm on the phone with this. So please save those who want to come up and talk. Let me know. But, he called him the N-word of the ER. And he said it. That threw a lot of people off. I think that,
Wait, who? Say that again.
They
The
said
N-word.
they said Chaotic Truth said the N word with the ER. I didn't watch that.
Who the hell is? He said the N-word with the ER.
Right.
Oh,
I won't use
it's
that
a
word.
black person.
Right. But I want to say one thing. I felt that they could have came to a resolution, but here's the real truth. When someone like Jen feels disrespected because you silenced her on your page, even though it's your page, you have rules. And like you said, when you're in someone's house, you're supposed to follow their rules, Chef. But she felt disrespected. The same reason.
I get you.
The same reason I
Remember,
felt. The
our
same reason.
garden.
The same reason. No, the same reason I felt disrespected when Anton cut me off. That's his house. That's his house. He can do whatever he wants to do, right? But I felt away. So Jen felt a way about that, but still allowed that young lady to come there. And I don't have no issues with Cherry at all. She's a woman. I don't have issues with any woman, but I let them know that if Chaotic has to choose his wife, like I'm going to choose Jen. I'm going to choose. She's not my wife, not at all. I'm going to choose you. I'm going to choose certain people when it comes to go to war. I'm just going to choose you, and then ask you later what happened. So, and that's internet war, YouTube. We don't mean real war. We don't do that over here. So I get what happened. I just wish it could have been handled better. I just wish it could be handled better, not by Jen and not by his wife, but by all of us. I wish that he was able to, let his wife see that Jen wasn't trying to tear up our brand and our business so I could take care of us. Because that's where I think his wife was coming from. Like, that's our business. Don't play with our business, right? But Jen wanted to bring a point out. And sometimes when you bring a point out and you don't like somebody, you use that point to attack them. So I think she was never fond of Jen. She doesn't have a problem with Jen, like she said, but certain words hit different. Hold on, let me bring everybody up. Okay, Warner's up here. Okay, Mr. O up here. Okay, hey Warner, hold on. Is everybody here? Hold on, let me get. Hold on, let me get one person. Is he up here? You on, Mr. O? You on? Mr. O.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, where's Chef at?
I'm here.
Where's Chef at?
I don't know. He left.
Is Chef there?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I got y'all. Chef is gone. All right. So here's the deal. Flowers first, ladies first. Let us know what's going on.
Hey, King, peace, peace, peace. Can you hear me? How do I sound?
You sound amazing. Talk to me.
Hey, everybody! Shout out to the rock. Shout out to the flowers and this YouTube streets.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold out here. It's cold out here. Hey, ask Chef. This, you know what this reminds me of, King? Ask Chef. Where's Chef? This reminds me of the movie, the first Godfather movie, when when things got bad, and they was like, we're gonna take this to the mattresses. We taking this to the mattresses.
Right.
They taking it to the streets. They going hard, man. Daryl keeps asking me in the chat. He keeps asking me for the link.
Hold on, Juana. Hold on. One thing, we got Juana on the panel. Get the likes up before she talks. We got Juana on the panel. Get the likes up. Show some respect on her name. Show some respect. I'm sorry, Juana, but I want them to know. Show some respect on her name. Get the likes up. I need up, or we not saying anything. We got a lot of juice today. A lot of sauce today. Juana's on stage.
You gotta start.
Juana's on stage. Put the likes up. See, they going up now, Juana. They respect your hand.
Get them up. Get them up. Get them up.
Get the likes up. Turn the likes up. Talk to me.
King, Juana means gift of God in Hebrew, but let me tell you, I do believe in God, but I'm from the hood side of the kingdom, and I just gotta say this is popping off. Right. They got everybody's name in these streets. Right. I just want to come. Hey, King, I just wanted to come on and tell everybody in the chat, take your pics off the internet. Take them down. Wow. Because they're going hard out. They're going hard out here, King.
What they doing?
They putting up people's pics. They talking about people's mamas. They talking about people's wife. Hide your wife. Hide your mama. Hide your pics. Hide it.
It's like that. Who get talked about? Turn the lights up. Turn the lights up. Come on. Juana's on stage.
You was there. You was just there. We was just there an hour ago on Jen's page.
I know.
I saw you there.
I know.
I saw you there. And then I clicked on this dude, Chaotic. I never heard him before until today. And right. So I just clicked on there. Dude is going off on Daryl. Daryl asked me in the chat for the link. I don't know how to do the link. I don't know if people understand. I'm old. These YouTube internet stuff is new for me. I don't know how to do all that. Right. But I think the page was called Kevin in the Sales or something.
That's his other page, because apparently Kevin in the Sales was his original page, which is monetized. His new page, which is Chaotic Truth,
It was
It's
hard
another
for me
thing.
to find. Every time I tried to put the words in, it kept sending me to somewhere else. So it is hard to pick up on. But I don't know how to send no links to your chat.
Right.
I tell Daryl that I don't know how to do all that.
Well, we'll figure it
I
out.
barely know how to. I barely know. I just learned how to cam up about 2 weeks ago. I just got Cash App about a month ago.
Right.
I don't. I'm not in it like that.
Right.
I don't know how to do all that.
You're a regular person. You're not trying to hear anything
I'm real
like that.
regular. I'm real
Right.
regular.
You're a real
But
person.
yeah. But I know a few words and things like that. I know how to speak correctly, and I know how to put a sentence together. But beyond that, I'm old school. I can write you a letter, off the charts. But this YouTube thing,
Darrell stressed you out. He stressed you out. That's what Chris said. Big Rock Chris said that.
But
so BRC, Big Rock Chris. So here's the thing, Mr. O, you was there for everything. You took your stance. I like 100 Watts because 100 Watts, from my perspective, he always gonna get the objective point of view. He don't pick sides. He gonna tell you what he feel, and that's it. You take it or leave it. So I want to hear what your opinions are. But turn the lights up because we got the two gentlemen on here, and we got one up here. Turn the lights up. But who wants to go first? Mr. 100 Watts?
Let me. I wanted to come up here and talk about something real quick.
Okay.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody talking about the chaotic stuff and everything like that. I'm sitting here looking in the chats, and there's an individual that's talking about Chef's stream from last night.
Right.
I want to make this clear to everybody that's listening to this right now. When we did that, we went over there because Mr. O and his man Chad was sitting on our panel, and they were having a particular conversation. They said they was leaving.
Wait, hold on. Can you give some context? What happened? I don't.
Okay, so last night we were on Chef's Live.
Tonight. Sheesh.
Last night we were on Chef's Live, right. And we were having a great conversation. Everything was going nice. Mr. O popped up with his man's Chad. He was introducing Chad to the YouTube streets and everything like that, right?
Respect.
And we were having a conversation about polygamy and polygyny and all of these different kinds of things. And the conversation was really kind of short-lived because the two of them said they was going to hop out and go outside.
Right.
Now, when they left us, they ended up going to another network. When they went over there, I actually got a notification for it while we were live on Chef's page. Okay? Right. So when I hopped over there, I saw that those two gentlemen were over there. I was like, oh, snap. They over there and they're still talking about it. Right? So I put all my stuff on mute. I opened it up. I was actually sitting there listening to it. I was listening to Chad talking to him. I was entertained by it. I told the people in the chat what was going on. They was entertained with it. We went over to their live and we were watching it because we were entertained. We didn't say nothing disrespectful about nobody. We show love to their page. We show love to what they doing over there. So anybody that's in the chat mad about what we did, bro, fuck what you talking about, bro. Like, I'm really not worried about that. Right. You're not about to stop anything that anybody got going on over here, bro, because you feeling a way about some shit, bro. We're going to keep on rocking and rolling how we doing. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe to my page 4 times if you like to. I really don't care.
I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Y'all doing your thing over there. I feel like I'm the pre-show to y'all show. Y'all doing your thing over there. So I don't know who you talking about, but man, whoever you talking about, I hope y'all heard him. So I don't know what's going on, but
yesterday me and my boy was just doing what we do. We just happened to go live, and I started to introduce him to the YouTube streets because he be on TikTok. So we just did a little round. We hit everybody up that's popular. I let him make his own decisions.
Right.
And we jumped on Anton page, and he had a big panel going on, and they had the title about orgasms and something to do with sex.
Right.
I'm like, well, this is cool. We can just insert what we was already talking about to what they got going on.
For those that want to watch it, the title of the video is "Your girl's been she hasn't had an orgasm. Your girl's been faking it." Something to that effect.
So my boy Chad, you know how Antoine do. He was rocking about what he was doing, the polygyny in his lifestyle, and everybody was like judging him, side-eyeing him shit. And then Antoine came in and said, "Okay, let me take my belt off," and he tried to spank him. And they went to a match. It was going back and forth, and my boy had never heard of Anton before. And I tried to jump in. He's like, "No, I got him. I can handle it."
Right.
The way he was handling himself got thrown into the lion's den, per se. They was admiring the way he was handling the conversation without getting emotional, without getting offended.
Right. Turn the lights up.
and said that we came back over. You know, it's all love over here. We didn't feel no way about that.
Right.
We thought it was cool that my boy was just on fire yesterday on YouTube.
Okay. So there's no issue, right?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Somebody,
It's not with Mr. O. Mr. O cool, Chad
Oh,
cool.
okay,
Like
okay,
we
okay,
cool
okay,
over here.
okay.
No. Mr. O cool. We cool over here. It's because you know what I'm saying. We are doing this for an audience. You feel me? Like
And
at
you
the end
worked
of the
hard.
day,
You worked hard.
your audience is important. The people that you have in these chats, they're important because they're part of the conversation. You feel me? Like you want to do what you can to nurture the chat and the people that's, you know what I'm saying, watching. You want to do what you can for that. But nah, bro, ain't nobody about to waste time trying to coddle somebody that's feeling away about some shit. Like nobody over here is sending trolls over to another page for some shit, bro. Like nah, we showing
oh,
love
that's
over
how they
here.
took it. They thought y'all was trolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay,
thought we
okay.
was
I get what you're
trolling.
saying. You saying they thought you sent Mr. O and his people over there.
They thought the whole like the fact that we was streaming a live, that we was trolling. I shout
Not
out to
trolling,
Sherelle
clout
because
chasing.
No, hold on,
Sherelle
hold
was
on, hold
shouting
on.
me out in the chat, so they thought I sent her over there trolling.
Right.
Tristan ended up popping up. They thought I sent him over there. Like we didn't send
No,
nobody
no,
No,
no.
over
but
there
I'm
this,
gonna keep it
but
real
this
with
the
you.
whole
I'm gonna keep it
thing.
real with you. You're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. And this is the honest truth. And Chef is not here. And Chef, I told Chef in a backstage private line. I told him this before. When y'all shit started getting popping, like popping, they started enough. Antoine started that other show where he brings everybody up
Facts.
at the same time. This is a fact. I don't know if it's a coincidence, and I ain't trying to start nothing, but I know you noticed that.
Yeah, because when we went over there,
So
he
you
was
don't want to
like,
say
he had
nothing.
just seen y'all
You
on Lawrence.
notice that.
They
So it
watched
make it seem like you send people over there, but you understand people been over there because they want to get the shine to get some of his subscribers, Anton's subscribers. But everybody know the formula of the source was the Nighthawks.
Yeah,
Am I right or wrong?
right. And
I'm
I'm
waiting
just
for
showing my
100 watts. He
boy.
don't want to say it, but he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm all the way with you. Look, man, won't nobody doing that shit till 4 a.m. until we
Y'all
started doing
had
that
the
shit,
night
man.
on lock.
Stop playing with me, bro.
So I don't know. So Chef, what you gotta say?
So this my whole thing. Okay, first of all, everybody know. Okay, I'm a chat person. Majority of the people in the chats, we move around. Of course, we get introduced to you from King Talk. So we're chat people. Just because you disagree with somebody on the panel doesn't mean that we didn't agree with you, the points you was making. And you can go back and watch as you on the show and watch people in the chat still agree with you. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't
So
have
my thing about jumping on the panel is every time somebody jumps on the panel, politics get involved. That's why I hate being on people's
Right,
panel because now you feel like it's politics. Guess what? I support you and I support them, but don't none of y'all pay my bills.
right,
Can't nothing y'all say or do stop anything that I'm doing in my real life. This
right.
is YouTube. So it's way bigger than that because the watch hopping on because dude came in the chat checking me and watch just now during the live stream, which
But
what
Cheryl,
blew
can I ask you a
everything up.
question
But
though?
the
Real
same thing,
talk.
Anton tried to check me yesterday in the
Yeah,
chat.
but can I ask you
The
a
other
question though,
girl,
Cheryl?
what's up?
Here's the question. Damn, where's my earpods when you need it? A real question, Cheryl. Be honest though, and be real. You you don't pick sides. You do what you want to do. You're the princess of the garden, and you rock with them too. There's a lot of people in your situation. We tell Brittany B. I saw Brittany B in one of their shows. She gave me a shout out. I don't care. I don't want y'all to pick sides. But
That's what
let's
I'm
be
saying. I respect that from you, but it's dumb. So my thing is, if you don't have an issue with it, why does everybody else have something to say? Understand this. We can support who we want to support. I don't agree with everything none of y'all say. We black people, we not gonna necessarily agree with nothing nobody say. I'm on the panel with people who say disrespectful stuff to me all the time. It's not about me. It ain't about what you gonna agree with. If people want to support Lapeef, if people want to support you and then support
right,
Lauren and support Jen on the block,
right.
they can do that. Y'all cannot be picky about people. If somebody gonna come show love to you, why are you mad that they showing love to somebody else? That don't make no sense. But the honest truth is, we haven't seen a
Wait.
platform
Hold on.
where
Oh, so
you
he was talking.
you
Oh, he
letting.
was. Hold on. He was talking about. I see it now. Hold on. He was talking about. I hope he could come up and talk about this. Hold on. Big Ball. I see who he was talking about. He said
Yeah. So
he was talking about Big Boy. I didn't know. I'm reading right now.
But look,
He said,
this is how it started.
Chef. They petty stuff your crew did last night. I just can't support, bro. You OG, you understand. They don't. That's cool. The effing with your bag. So who is the crew that did what they did? Because I don't bother.
This is the thing. Nobody did nothing. Mr. O was on Lauren's show. They was drinking and they was talking. Then when Lauren jumped off, they jumped on Chef's show. I was on the phone. By the time I came back, they was on Anton's show. So boom, we all seeing them jump around. So they saying, man, look, they on Anton's show now. So Watts like started streaming.
He's saying Big Bad Bull said you mixing his words up.
No, I'm not. They was streaming it. Big Bad Bull didn't even know what was going on until he saw that Chef was streaming it. He didn't even know that wasn't Chef streaming it. It was 100 Watts pulled it up. And it wasn't me that told them, but I was already in both chats before they even started streaming the show. They wasn't even making fun of nobody on the panel. It wasn't disrespecting Anton. It wasn't disrespecting nobody. They was just watching Mr. O them. That's all they was doing. It wasn't a big deal. He highlighted that shit in Anton chat and sent everybody from Anton chat to Chef page, and then they made it buku drama. Like it was some messy shit, like somebody was trying to disrespect them or take shine from them or anything like that. No, all the shows was live streaming at the same time last night. Lauren, Anton, and Chef all was streaming at the same time last night. I have 3 phones. I be on my phone, my laptop, and my phones. I be in everybody chat at the same time. Nobody was doing no messy shit. But the whole point is, if we was, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Y'all not gonna do shit about it because y'all don't pay nobody bills.
Hold on. One last thing, and then you go.
King, let me say something when you get a chance, please.
Okay. Then Truth didn't wanna, but O is his own man. O does what he wants to do. You know that, right? O is his own boss. I like him to be on my show. I want him to be on my show. I want to be a foresman, but he rocks with Jen and he rocks with. I thought he rocked with Chef and them. I didn't know that I didn't know that he's not part of Nighthawks. He's his own entity, right? He's always welcome here. He could be an entity of mine. I'm actually thinking about wanting to give him his own slot, right? But however, if he wanted it, but however, I'm not his boss. I'm no one's boss. And everybody, y'all pay your own bill and don't ask me for money because I ain't giving it to y'all. You feel me? But I do want your money so I can buy better equipment. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, let's be honest. I want to know what Big Bull felt because he felt that Sherelle was mixing his words up. But clearly he wasn't because 100 Watts has something to say about that. So let me know what's going on because I wasn't there. This happened like last night?
Yeah, this happened last night.
Damn, where was I? Oh,
my thing is,
he said he put it up.
We were just letting him loose in the YouTube streets. He was just.
He said y'all was playing with Anton's pants.
But they wasn't playing. They was just pulling up on it, and then they started live streaming it from Chef's show.
Yo, we gotta understand. We already know how they move, yo. You know, them suckers over there. They gonna bite Anton's dumb.
Well, true.
What I'm saying?
Read that comment.
Like, that's what
that comment right there. No, the comment right there. A wealthy firefighter
brought us up.
If a channel I'd block people from that.
Bring them up.
At the end of the day, man, ain't no people don't know each other, man. What are we talking about? Loyalty.
I was not promoting the show.
I was
highlighting Watt's name.
She can do whatever she want to do. O can do whatever they want to do. Everybody can do. Like, we are own men and women. We grown. Like, what is people talking about, yo? Yo, you don't you ain't out there for me out here covering my 6 or whatever. Oh, you loyalty. That's what I was talking about when the situation with you and E Black. Like, yo, we men, man. Like, you got to understand how to move. There's certain things and how people move out here. I don't respect.
Truth. Did you see it? Because Kim brought some light. Read what she said, and I want your response.
Chef only brought the stream up to talk about Chad's conversation with Anton without any emotion. Yeah, I mean, irregardless whether it was for something.
Oh, so that's what they felt was foul.
No, I'm saying that should actually be legit right there because that's exactly what we was just chilling. It wasn't about Anton, but Anton's little goofy pets want to make it about him. We was coming over there because we've been chilling with we've been chilling with O and his man all night.
Anton leaves his stream up and let other people run his stream. That Brittany and Aaron run that stream. Anton goes to sleep. Anton wasn't even on the stream.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who called Big Bad Boy a sucker?
I did.
Why?
I said
I didn't call him a sucker.
I did because he came over here trying to talk about Anton's what's the name? Like his page. Like what the F do that mean? Like he came over here saying he said something about the people that went over there when we was looking. So he's talking about me. I was on Chef page as well. So when he say all of y'all that came over there did da 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 da, he's saying this. So he's a sucker. Straight like that. I mean,
I was already over there.
People can do whatever they want to do. Ain't no onus, ain't no loyalty. Like who are y'all? Y'all nobody. Like people's gonna do whatever they want to do. If you ain't locked on a format to block something so somebody else can't watch something. This ain't no daggone ain't no rules, man. Like what are we talking about? And then people trying to act like it's some type of decorum here. Y'all don't even follow the rules that y'all have set over your own life. Y'all not grounded with shit. What are we really talking about? At the end of the day, everything that happened all the way down from girl and old boy, you know, they their own men, you know. They want to do what they want to do.
Stop.
Do I like how certain people move? No, but they their own men. I don't tell another man how they gonna move. I tell people how I move. That's the only thing I control. I move this way. People have more problems to try to tell me how I'm going to move. No, you can't tell me how I'm going to move. I'm never going to come out of pocket and tell you how to move. It's just simple as that.
Let me say my thing before I leave because I'm about to get off. But this is all I'm saying. And to Big Bad Bull, this is what I'm saying. Because me and Big Bull, we both chat people. Now, me and Big Bad Bull might be in 4, 5, 6 different chats a day on different platforms on YouTube. And we say, okay, I'm about to go check in with the other chat. I'm going to go check in with the other chat. The only difference is I have a laptop, a tablet, and 2 phones. So I can be in all chats simultaneously. I don't have to necessarily be listening to the thing because most times I'm just coming in there to talk to the chat. Because a lot of these people are the people that I didn't brought here. Because I'm like, oh, they popping over here. They have good conversations over here. That's what YouTube people in the chats want to do. They just want to listen and hear conversations. So my whole thing about it was, Big Bad Bull, if you had an issue with it, you should have told Chef them something like what y'all doing and understood that nobody was trying to disrespect them before you went over there to Anton's panel and Anton's chat and started just going in and saying, wake Anton up and tell Anton what they doing. They being disrespectful.
Hold on. That goofy shit, man. That's
hold on. What happened again? What happened? I didn't hear that. No one said that. So hold on, I'm confused.
That's what happened.
You said
that's what happened.
That's what happened. Hold on. So you saying Big Bad Bull went to Anton's
live
and said they doing some goofy stuff over there.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. He was like, y'all need to wake Anton up. They live streaming y'all stuff. Everybody started blowing Anton up, texting Anton. Anton was gone.
He came back?
Anton was gone. Anton came back. Damn. It was like, oh, they clout chasing and all of this. Then he went to talking about, I don't care about what's going on other people's platform. Okay, but this the whole thing. We was telling you in the beginning that they was just doing their rounds. They was doing their rounds. They was all on the show. You supposedly mess with. Listen, I'm not even about to get into the.
Wait, hold on. Okay, all right. It's popping. Look, you know why I know why it's popping. It's 103 people and only 64 likes, so people are listening. Now, if I do what I do and make it members only, it's gonna be a problem because it's about to get real spicy. Because I'm about to start revealing some secrets about what happened. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I know certain things that happened before, and I would like to talk about it. I wish the Nighthawks were here, and I wish Chef was here, but they're not here. So whoever's on the panel, I wish 100 watts. Maybe come up and Vic come up because I want to hear y'all opinions about this. Because 100 watts, you didn't say that.
No, we was all there. We was all there.
But I didn't know.
We even went to Anton Page and was actually inside the chat.
Yeah, wait, Brittany B, you there? Can you come up? All right, see, he's here now. Chef, you left, and as soon as you left, they forgot about the Jen situation, and they talked about your Nighthawks. You gotta. Somebody press mute. Somebody press mute. Somebody's replaying. Can somebody press mute? Please.
Chef.
That was me. My bad.
Yeah. So we're gonna put 100 watts in here because he came up to defend the Nighthawk situation. I was telling they doing a great job, and it's like I'm the.
They said defend the Nighthawk situation. What happened?
Because I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, he came to defend the Nighthawk situation because he said, I didn't know until just now that he was talking about Big Bad Bull. What happened is Big Bad Bull put a comment and said, it's not cool what I did last night. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm sleeping. I can't stay up that late. And then Cheryl came up to defend everybody and said, listen, we could go wherever we want to do and do whatever we want to do. No one pays our bills, right? We all agree with that. And then Watts said what the issue wasn't with Mr. O and Chad. They have the right to go to anybody's platform. And Mr. O is right. He's his own man, and he was giving his man a promotional
Let me pause for a second. Let me just pause you for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can I finish one? Yeah. So he went around doing a promotional thing. Like he's like everybody. We did that when we started, Chef. We went around, right? But then the truth came out. Mr. Big Bad Bull, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to misquote your words, brother, because I respect everybody. Mr. Big Bad Bull said, and he said it on the thing, he said, what I did by playing the stream over, right? Because they thought, here's the thing, and I said to Watts, they thought that you said Mr. O and Chad to troll. Yeah, I didn't do that. I corrected that me. I said, listen, let me tell you
something. Clout chase, not troll, clout chase.
Oh, clout chase, right? I said, no, they didn't do that because at the end of the day, Mr. O is not part of Nighthawks, right? I want Mr. O for my thing, but he's messing with Jen. I'm out of it. I made that very clear. I even asked Chef when behind the scenes, like, yo, you think I should give the Tuesday spot? Or do you want to have that for your people? Boom. And we still in discussion over that. All right? But now, this shit comes up. They say he was being messy. And he said, no, I was putting my man around, you know what I'm saying? And then the truth came out, which was, apparently you put a stream up to explain how Chad was explaining polygamy. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. No, not you, Chef. Not you, Chef. Not you. I'm actually, did I say it right, guys?
Polyamory.
Huh?
Polyamory. They was talking about polyamory.
And then Big Bad Bull says, why you, then they told me that Big Bad Bull went over there and said, wake Anton up because they talking about you in the other place. That's what they said. I don't know. I wasn't there. Everybody's here. Big Bad Bull. He don't have to come up, but he could respond to chat. I want everybody to be fair, right? And then Truth said, I didn't say this, but Truth said that's some sucker stuff that you telling people how to live their life and what page to go to and who to address and telling people that we talk about them. And I wasn't there. I didn't see anything. Here's my thing. This is the only thing I said that could have been taken as offense. And I said it to you privately, and I said it. Anton never had that overnight show until Nighthawks started getting popping. Right or wrong? Did I not say that? I said y'all own the night. But I said they could do whatever they want to do. That's their page.
No, King. They've been, the moment you started a live stream where you had 10 random people, whoever wanted to call in, they didn't have to be special, but you just wanted to listen to 10 random people on your live stream.
Right.
That became the thing. You ain't never seen that where they had 10 people. And it's not disrespectful to them.
So it was me and Chef. We shift the paradigm.
Okay, yeah, but why is that a diss to them? Y'all still.
I never said it was. I never.
But they taking it because I said it in the chat. I said, Chef, y'all got the wave, but don't be offended by it because you know what I'm saying. Y'all innovated something. Of course, people are gonna want to sample it. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not offended.
The
thing is, I'm looking at it clinically, so I'm not offended. I'm not offended by any of it. No. The thing is, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah,
you wasn't offended, Chef. What I'm saying is they was in the chat. They was in the chat, and then they was offended by me saying it. Gotcha. But don't we? But we all been here. We all been here for a long time.
What up, Brittany B?
We never seen it happen the way.
I'm sorry, Vic. I didn't see you. I'm working from my phone, Vic. I'm sorry. It's good. And Brittany, I didn't see you. All right.
No, you're fine.
So let's get clarity here because we finally got the Nighthawks before they shift, and they this is how much noise y'all making. This is what y'all doing. I'm the pre-show. I'm the pre-show now.
Don't start that. Don't you start that.
I like that. Listen, I love it though. This was about growth, and I don't hate on my brothers doing their thing. Like I said, y'all own the night. I wish I could do this forever because no one has the night like y'all, and that's just my opinion. And I'm always gonna rock with y'all if I'm up that time. But I want to say one thing. The brothers on here. 3 questions, and then we're gonna get the opinion of Brittany, and then Juana. I didn't forget about you. I know you
remember there was that piece that we left out.
Right. We're gonna go back because we off the Jen situation. Like I said, if they go to war with Jen, they go to war with me and whoever want to come along. If not, I think everybody should just leave it alone. I think me, Chaotic should just work on content together, and that's it, and be cool. But if he goes to war with Jen and Darrell, then I'm not going to pick sides. But what I'm telling you, it's not going to be nice. I'm not picking sides. I would like for y'all to come up here and talk it out. I'm not going to get between two women fighting, and I'm not going to get between you and Darrell fighting. But what happens is I can't work with you like I want to because it's going to be awkward. So I would love for us to work it out and figure it out. But if you want to continue going that way and dissing people that I'm affiliated with, then you know what side I'm on. That's it. If you're in a family, y'all fight. Everybody on here is in the family. Everybody, if y'all fight in house, cool. But if someone outside does something to y'all, I can't fuck with them. That's it.
Can I
And one more thing. Brittany B was on that other show, and I went and said hello to her. And she said hello to me. Brittany B could do what the F
I
she
love
do.
you.
Yeah, she's on her own time. She's her own boss. You feel me? And I subscribe to both of her pages. That's what I'm about.
I love Chef.
Yeah, see, she clearly says that. So, 100 watts, then Wana, and then we're gonna go around the room because the last question. Nighthawks, did y'all feel offended at all last night?
Nah,
not at all.
Wasn't nothing to be offended by.
Let me drop this piece. I want to answer that.
Okay.
There was no offense. We was having a good time. We were having a good time, and the stars of our show, de facto stars of our show, entertainers were O and Chad. Right. And the thing is, you saw them, they were very entertaining, and we know who he is, and we know O. We're familiar with O, right? We met Chad for the first time, and you seen them very entertaining. Knowing O made us understand Chad.
Hold on. One second. Big Bad Bull, you all good over here. You family over here, but we just want to get to the bottom of it. Everybody,
Tell them come up here. Come up here.
But sometimes
say your piece. Let's clear it up.
I don't think you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I
You
wish
gotta
you
feel
would come
comfortable.
up, to be honest with you.
So listen, it was as simple as this. They were supposed to go out, and they left the stream, and then they went over to the other stream. So we're sitting here, and we're doing our show. Normally, I have a phone and a laptop going, so YouTube on here, and then literally, 100 Watts says, "Oh snap, yo, they going in on our boys."
I'm gonna be clear because he is in here. I'm gonna be clear. I made a joke, and I made a joke in the private chat, and I said, "Oh shit, Chad is getting his ass beat on Anton's show right now."
Yes,
that happened.
And it wasn't
right. And then at one point.
It was a joke.
The thing is, what it was like, no, for real. And then he shared the screen, and what we did, we were doing a watch party of our homies who went over there. And literally, what we were saying, this is what I was saying. No, you should have stayed in the crib with us. No,
and that's what y'all said. It was funny.
You should have stayed with us. You should have stayed on the farm. No, it was entertaining, but they took it.
Mr. O, were you offended?
Like, geez.
No, I said Mr. O. Mr. O, you can't see it. Mr. O, were you offended?
And we came back.
So what's the problem?
They came back.
There was no problem. That's why I don't understand where the problem is.
Look.
They came back to the show and we had a good old time.
It is a problem. Miss Bad Bull said it is a problem. You don't do that to people pages.
But
he said they messed up they messed up your bag, King. That's what he said. Y'all ready?
How it messed up your bag, King? Can you think of one way it messed up your bag?
I don't know how it messed up my bag because I don't know what's going on, but I know one thing. He said that you go over there and promoting someone else's show is foul. That's what he said.
So he thinks that we sent Mr. Wait. First of all, let me just clarify. And I rock with Big Bad Bull.
Me too.
I know Big Bad Bull.
He's been around.
Big Bad Bull has supported my page, right? So I'm gonna say this: Big Bad Bull, Mr. O and O. You gonna understand when you see there's the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks is 100 Watts, Victor Freeze, and Chef. But wait.
No, thank you, Chef. Hold on. You know why? Thank you. You know why I'm saying thank you? Because I told you this behind lines. How many weeks did I tell you that is Mr. O a Jedi? Mr. O a Jedi? Mr. O isn't. I thought he was a Jedi. I thought he was a Nighthawk. Didn't I say that? I asked you. I thought he was part of your thing the whole time.
What it is listen, when we came up with the Jedis, there was a reason with the whole Jedi and the Nighthawks thing, right?
Right.
But we fuck with Mr. O. We fuck with Truth. Truth need to be named the Nighthawk to be able to have a key to the crib? No. Truth got a key to the crib. Sherelle needs to be named the Nighthawk to have a key to the crib? No, because the Nighthawk, the plan for the Nighthawk thing and the Jedi thing is a little bigger than just a show. Right. It's about a whole actual debate style movement. It's a long story. So the thing is,
what is the Nighthawks? To give everybody a clear, because we got 100 people in here, so they can go to your page. 111 people. We got everybody packed in. So, what is the Nighthawks and who is the Nighthawks? Please, let's clear this up right now.
You see it on the picture, bro. When you see it on the picture, the Nighthawks is 100 Watts, Victor Freeze, and Chef. That's the name of the show. Just like they with the 4 Horsemen, but you might have you might have other people that's there as well. There's the 4 Horsemen, but there's people there. Mr. O is always welcome, right? Mr. O has a platform. Okay. So when Mr. O comes over, right, he's coming over as Mr. O. He's not coming over as Nighthawks, because Mr. O, he lives within our building. When the way he flows through, he come through like bruh man from the 5th floor. You understand? He's always gonna be in there, but we're cross promoting as well. Remember, cross promotion.
Look what somebody said in the chat. Burner camp. Look at burner
what he
camp.
said. What he said.
He said we went over there and had they channel lit.
Right.
Like a lot of people saw it as it was just me introducing Chad.
Right.
And it had to do with the conversation more than anything. It wasn't
right. So here's my thing, Mr. O. Here's my thing, because I want to go back to Chef. What you did to me wasn't wrong, because what you did is you cool with me, you cool with Chef, you cool with Jen, and you give your man, you go to all your friends' houses. Yeah. Introduce him to, this is a new guy here. Yeah. He's coming through me. So if something happens, come to me. This is my man, right? But here's my thing with Chef. Chef, can you give them history on how the Nighthawks name started? Because everybody's here and I want them to go to your page.
The Chad didn't even know nothing about what the old beef. He never even been on.
Hey Chef, before you get started, I just want to shout Mr. O out and your boy Chad. Y'all held it down last night for everybody platform. I think y'all brought extra eyes for everybody. So it wasn't no hate, it was only love. It was only one place the hate was coming from, and y'all still took it like some G's. So salute to you. Clearly you own the night right now, brother. You sharp as you ever been. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing but love. I don't know what they talking.
Right. So so I was corrected by Cheryl. I thought that Anton took the idea from the Nighthawk situation, because I never saw him do overnight like that. Like when he
I was the first one to do overnight. And that was
you did
happenstance. I did that. It wasn't even him. I did.
Okay, so clear it up.
No, Brittany, it wasn't. Anton was doing that right around the time when Lucky Numb started doing the live streams at nighttime. That was his first one.
The whole night. That was
the 11-hour stream thing was you.
Yeah, that was So I didn't have no idea.
We got the originator up here. All right, you got the originator. When did you start doing that?
What was that?
One night after the Peep Show.
2 weeks ago.
Yep.
But the Nighthawk started more than 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have nothing to do with that.
I know.
She talking about running it overnight, running the all night journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But of being just on stream all night long. Him streaming at night, that was probably his thing. But the whole overnight thing, that was just me staying on, because people come on and you don't never end it, and then next thing you know, it's Saturday morning. So, oops.
Shout out to Mr. Best in the World. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Mr. Best in the World. What's up? That's my brother. See, I love everybody.
We got love for you. Yeah, I love. I don't love everybody, but I love you. I love everybody on this
table. And I love y'all. Chef, I love him too. I see Mr. O over on Lauren page. I seen him this morning because I watched it this morning. So I see you too. So I'm
let me ask you a question, Brittany B. Mm-hmm. You heard Big Bad Bull complaints. Mm-hmm. Hit the likes because we got 100 people and we only got 72. Hit the likes. Was he valid in his complaint?
I think his complaint came from a personal stance. I think he felt some type of way about the whole thing. That's me. And why? I wish he would come up. I have no idea. Some people take what happened personally. They really did. And I'm like, okay. They feel like they have to pick and choose. I'm talking about you and Anton.
Oh, but he picks both pages. He
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't make any sense because I come over here, y'all talk y'all shit. It's laughy. I laugh with y'all. If they say something which they kind of don't, I might laugh with them. It's all like,
but maybe it was a misunderstanding because he probably felt that, okay, y'all sent those guys over there. Y'all cleared up. No, y'all didn't. He felt that the stream, when y'all made fun of those guys in the stream, we were joking. They thought y'all was making fun of Anton's page.
Look, bro, look, because he keep putting my name in these comments.
That's why I wish he would come up.
You're putting my name.
He said it right here. He said it right here.
You're putting my name next to Jive and Suspect and all that shit. Look, bro, this is all I'm saying to you. You need to watch the video. Watch it. I fast forwarded for a specific part. Watch the video and then hit me up and tell me if I'm still Jive because we ain't do
shit. How am I Jive from just being in two different chats? When you was in two different chats.
He called y'all suspect.
How is that suspect when all I was doing was being in both chats?
But he didn't. I don't think he means it.
Y'all better than
unless you come up here live and say it to my face. I can't hear you from the chat, bro.
How y'all explain to yourself to somebody
and
that said, let me go tell?
Yeah, I came up.
Don't say, let me go tell somebody wake up Anton. Like, bro, where the
well, he did
like, who is raising these niggas?
He taking it more personal than them. And the thing about it is he brought it back to them.
Hold your peace. Hold your peace.
What are you talking about?
Did he do that, Brittany B?
I was asleep.
Brittany was asleep too. Brittany was going too.
This is real dumb shit, man. Real talk.
Yo, Seth, how do you feel about that? Him going and telling Anton wake up?
I didn't even see that.
But see, that's the thing. That's the reason.
Let me answer the question.
I'm still here, King.
Oh, I'm sorry, Juan. You go after him. I apologize. You go right after him. I apologize.
So what I'm saying is, folks are under the impression we sent red herrings in there. There was no way we would have sent them over there because when we sent them over there, apparently created, some entertainment over there. So we didn't send anybody over there. We thought they was out for the night and they popped up over there. That's one thing. So this wasn't something that was set up. Secondly, once again, intent. Somebody was like, yo, our boys are over there and they getting hammered. Let's tune in. When I say hammered,
pause.
They would, pause. But you get what I'm saying? Where they was going in, and when we flipped in, it was like, oh, y'all a couple, y'all together, all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. We were sitting here because we know and Chad were not bothered by it, so they were just sitting there entertaining, and we like, no, we almost were sitting there roasting our own homies, like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Right? We had nothing to say about the other folks or none of that. We were focused on our homies on Showtime over there. So we was just watching TV through our neighbor's window, if you understand that metaphor.
That's what you said.
Now watch people
that's all it was. We were just watching. We were almost like supporting the homies. We watched. And then after that, we came back. And then after that, we came back. And then they came back home. And we laughed about it.
You didn't answer the question, though, because the question was, Cheryl and Truth confirmed that Big Bag Bull went over there and said, Anton, wake up. They talking about you.
Right. I told you I did not see that. I didn't
say you see it. I said how you feel about that. Because they confirmed it. But how do you feel about that?
How do I feel like we started a new wave?
Yeah, so the answer that I was giving you was my answer. My answer is, I don't know. If he went and they made that move, what that's saying to me is he actually thought that we were coming with a different intention. If I run to you and I tell you, yo, grab the hammers, vest up, that means that I think somebody's coming for you. If I wake you up, that means that I believe somebody's coming for you.
Right.
But if they wasn't really coming for you, then all I'm doing is wasting your time and your energy.
Shout out to information.
So in the answer that I was giving, the answer that I'm giving is Big Bad Bull mistook our intentions for what took place. It was what's called not a series of unfortunate events. Literally, we tuned in.
Oh, okay. He said something. I want you to read it. Big Bad Bull, thank you, because this is what I get. Based on what Chef said, I get it. Big Bad Bull is neutral. He's not picking sides. But what happened was he felt that y'all were playing dirty, so he went to say, yo, y'all playing dirty, I gotta warn this dude. That's what you're saying?
Her name was never mentioned.
Let me please let me go.
We never brought your name up.
I know. I watched it.
So
please let me go.
He said he was looking out
That's
for
why I jumped on.
I just want to know who sent all them people back to our channel. Because as soon as we cut it off, we sure got quite a few visitors from that other place. All I'm
saying.
Let
me go.
I even see. I mean, Jedi Mike cammed up, and he's neutral too. So it's almost like,
okay,
we all viewers. We all.
Oh, Freddie Riley. Yes.
Okay, Wana.
Freddie Riley.
Hold on. Wana, you'll go because you was waiting for a while. I'm sorry. Then Chef.
If you can hear the sound of my voice,
there she goes. She's a matrix already. Everyone within the sound.
Everybody take a big deep breath. Just take a big deep breath. Woosah.
Namaste.
Woosah. Everybody wants to go. I want to go. Oh, did you know this? And what you think about this and this and that? Let me, King, if you just give me a little grace. I want to quote two books. One is the 48 Laws of Power. In that book, one of the tenets is stay neutral. Stay neutral. Stay neutral. And another is to not let everybody know you disagree with them. It's okay. It's cool to let somebody know if you agree with them, but you don't have to let everybody know you disagree with them. The second book I want, especially I want everyone to pay attention to this particular book. It's one of my favorite books. It's called The Four Agreements.
Yes, I love that book. Yes.
One of the tenets in that book is don't take shit personally. Stop taking stuff personally. What I'm hearing is a lot of things are being taken personally, and we can continue to talk about it over and over again, as I did on Chef's channel the other night. If we didn't take things so personally, we wouldn't be having these conversations. But then again, if we weren't having these conversations, I think we wouldn't be making, helping to support these channels. But what I'm hearing is a lot of people conflating a lot of egos back and forth, and it's quite entertaining. But then it gets to a point where we're not sure if people are taking this stuff seriously or is it supposed to be entertainment. The third thing is scripture says, don't be offended. Stop being offended. Fourth thing is, I'm not sure if anybody remembers this old guy. He was a great OG. He's called Neely Fuller Jr. Mm-hmm. This guy was hardcore about so-called black people. Mm-hmm. And you know what he said? He said, we don't even need to get together unless we got something constructive to talk about or to achieve. Because all this kind of drama, but because of all this type of drama. And I'm not so sure if it's serious or not. But like I said earlier to you, King, that guy, Chaotic, is going to the mats. He's going to the streets. He's taking it to the streets, like the Doobie Brothers, taking it to the streets, he's taking it to the streets. He's going hard. I don't know if y'all ready for all that. This sounds kind of...
Who's ready for what?
Ain't nobody taking nothing on the streets, man.
Listen,
what
the fuck?
You mean?
Easy now.
I'm talking about taking. Hey, I think that was Truth in 100 Watts. What I'm saying is he's going hard, taking to the streets. Is more talking about people, all this and that. If this is what it's gonna be about, talking about people and their wives and their mamas and putting their pictures up on the internet. You have to make a decision if you're going to take it seriously or is this just entertainment? If
it's entertainment for me, it's entertainment. I'm not.
If it's entertainment, if it's entertainment, then that's cool. But if they're taking it seriously, I suggest let it roll off. take a deep breath. Do not take it personally. Do not be offended by these things, and try your best to stay neutral. That's what I had. That's what I came on to say, guys.
Okay,
and I'll take my response off.
Right. So I appreciate you for that, and I just want to say, I mean, I don't take anybody here seriously. Let's just, I mean, it's not that serious with me. You know what I mean? It's not that serious because I know who I am. You feel me? So, and I think he has people that he's going against. And like I said, he told everybody on Jen's show today, I mediate the issue. They want to still go and get busy. Get busy. Like I said to when E and Darrell I mediated. If they want to get busy after my mediation, by all means, get busy. I don't want nothing to do with that. You see how me and this other person handled it. We don't talk no more. I don't deal with their page. They don't deal with my page. But whoever deals with their page, do me a favor. Y'all should go and support. If Brittany's over there, y'all go and support Brittany too. Because y'all not supporting their page, y'all supporting Brittany. And Brittany's a part of Garden. That's it.
Is it okay?
The only time I ever went over there is because of Brittany. It's documented. If anybody, when Cheryl goes someplace, I'm following Cheryl. Remember, I shut down the show just to go and follow Cheryl. We shut down the show. I support anybody part of God. I'm supporting y'all. I don't care if you're in my enemy's territory. I'm going to support y'all. That's what I do. So,
knock it off.
You running it.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, you funny as shit, boy.
Came back like Beetlejuice.
Come on,
yo came up here with the referee.
Yo,
came up here with the referee on.
Mr. Best in the World. Mr. Best in the
Blow the
World.
whistle.
This
Mr.
man
Best
is
in
a
the World.
character
What's up?
for real.
Mr. Best in the World. What's up?
Hold on, Sherelle gotta go.
I gotta go.
Mr. West.
Hey, Mr. Best.
Cheryl, go. Sorry.
Okay, so boom. I'm gonna ask questions. Please don't nobody interrupt. Okay, Brittany, we've been doing this, right? Before King even left and the argument happened, we been just chat people.
Yep.
Me and Mike,
you was my chat sister.
Exactly, we chat sisters. So me and Mike, that's Facebook group. Because before I watched anybody YouTube shit, I was talking shit in the Facebook. Same person. Nobody ain't gonna never say real is not the same person on Facebook, YouTube, any of that. So my whole thing about it is, me and Brittany was already doing this. When Lauren and everybody else started doing the late night lives, all of us still go to the same chats. We support everybody. Before we knew even about the beef, and nobody pays attention to that. You think if we're not here for the beef every day. They got certain people that do that, but the way we show love to all these platforms is not for beef. We play the Switzerland role, and that's just it. I don't talk about them with y'all, and I don't talk about y'all with them.
Right.
My whole thing about it is he keep trying to make it seem like I don't support Brittany. Come on now, me and Brittany follow each other on Instagram. When Brittany having something and she tell me to pull up, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna rock with her. That's the whole reason how I know Mr. Best in the World and them. And I went on how I even got that interview is because I was going over there to support Brittany. At the end of the day, I remember the Lapeef show that we was talking and they was doing after hours. They was ending after hours. And me, Brittany, and the girl Just Jay was in a group chat and we was saying we need to talk about it. The next day, Brittany hit me. She was like, "Yeah, I talked about it with Anton. He gonna let me rock chat." And every time Brittany over there, Brittany can't never say I missed the live. Even if I fall asleep during the live, I'ma come in there and I'ma check in and let her know I'm in the live. Brittany ain't gonna never tell you I missed not one live. And I don't care if I'm in your live, Chef live, I could be on y'all panel and still be over there moderating in somebody else's chat. And it don't never cross barriers. So why he trying to make it seem like I'm trying to disrespect Brittany or we trying to take shine from Brittany? That's cap. That's a lie.
But here's my thing. I understand where you're coming from. And I get where you're coming from. I agree with you. But I think what it was, and if you make it a math thing, right? It's a math thing. And I respect Brittany's decision. If I got a show where I could start my own thing and waive, and they have 200 to 300 viewers on live stream, and I got this other show who's run by Chef and the Nighthawks that get 60 to 100 streams, right? It's a numbers game. I'm gonna go over there because I get to get more subscribers.
I'm not saying she shouldn't have went over there.
No. I'm just saying it's the numbers game. Chef's show wasn't supposed to be all nighter. Chef's show post game was a post game show for an hour, but it got so fire it started going overnight.
Yeah.
And he became the main show, and I'm the pre-show. I say that jokingly, but it's realistic because Chef has less numbers than me, but his streams are almost at my streams, right? So it's not no joking matter. But at the end of the day, I think Big Bad Bully was trying to say, I'm sorry, Big Bad Bull was trying to basically say my girl is eating off of there. Don't mess that plate up. Do y'all get it or no?
Yeah, I peeped it 100%. He literally,
and I appreciate
he already
it.
came to, he clarified it. He was like, yo, I get where y'all coming from. It wasn't no beef. I just was making sure I was roaring like a lion for my girl, Brittany B. That was all. So basically, from what I'm getting from it, that it wasn't beef. He was just making sure I understand that, you know, when certain animals, they make themselves bigger to protect their loved ones. So what he was doing, he was growling on behalf of Brittany. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that, but my thing is...
Hey, can I ask you a question? How was he growling on behalf of Brittany, but it was Anton's show?
No, wait. So let me hold on.
Show.
Let me clarify it for you, True. It's just, remember, this is just in terms of the specific details. It's an Anton show, but this was an opportunity that was given to Brittany in order to spread her wings. So it's just like if your boss owns the company and he tells you, yo, Truth, you get to be in charge this week, or you run Monday nights or Tuesday nights now. It's your show. That's just my, you know.
She right here.
Yeah, but why he says?
Oh yeah. I know. I like to do that though, so that I like to do that so the person can clarify if I was right or wrong. You know what I mean? I know you right there, Brittany.
If that was the case, then why he said, "Hey, yo, somebody go wake up Anton"? What was that about? See, there's still a lot of gaps and holes in this bullshit.
That's why I wish.
Wait, let's let Brittany speak because she's the subject.
Oh, Brittany, you get the last word, and that's
I will.
it.
Okay, thank you.
You get the last word. We switch it
because I do want to get this done because I don't like this. So I'm humbled by his sentiments, but I didn't want it to be like that. I'm not like that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun. I didn't know nothing about no chef, but if I did, I'll be over there too. Like I'll be over here. Like Sharon said, I'm everywhere. You know what I mean. I'm sorry. Chef know I love him because I seen him on Over the Top page. So it's like, come on. I like Mr. Best in the World. That's my brother. We had a whole conversation like last Sunday. So I mean, I love everybody. So I don't want to be, all soft about it, but I jumped on. King said to jump on it, and I just want to say, like, I am neutral across the board. I love everybody. I definitely love King when he was on Lapeef. So of course he's going to have lots of viewers that were from Lapeef come over here, and we all supposed to be neutral unless you felt some type of way about the ending. But after that, you go about your business. Y'all have great topics. It's a different vibe over here. It definitely is. So of course, whoever rock with you, they're gonna rock with you.
Okay, so I want
definitely a different vibe over here.
Yeah, listen. So listen. So without saying that, because we don't want to talk about them, but I want y'all. I want everybody on the panel right now. This is gonna be what I wanted. I need everybody to help me make this transition to the real topic of the day, so I can let them know the difference between what I do and what everybody else does. Today we were talking about tolerance and acceptance. Does anybody know the difference between tolerance and acceptance in regards to relationships or just personally? Tolerance and acceptance. What's the difference? Because I'm going to tie it into all the beef that's been happening recently with E Black, Darrell, Chaotic Truth, Jen, Chaotic Truth's wife, Cherry. We're going to tie all that in, even now with the situation. What's the difference between tolerance and acceptance? Because I could give you the definition right now. Right.
That's a good place to start, King. That's a good place to start. Definitions.
Because if I give you the definitions, then it's gonna be like, hey, we don't subscribe to that type of definition. You right? So what do y'all want? Y'all want to formulate what it really is? Because to me, we all know when you tolerate something, you're dealing with it because what? You have to. Right? And when you accept something, real simple, because you embrace it. Right. So my question to you is, when does tolerance become acceptance? And that's the problem. We are in relationships. We are in business relationships. We are in friendships. that the tolerance becomes acceptance, and then we end up hating that person. And we end up because, and what happens is we create these fights and stuff because we don't want to. We want people to know we don't tolerate that, because they know once we start tolerating, it becomes acceptance.
I say this.
Go ahead.
That's a good point.
Let's say my homie, he like to make jokes all the time, and I ain't really feeling his jokes, so I tolerate him because he's the homie.
Right.
The problem is when I'm tolerating it, it's an unaddressed issue. It hasn't been addressed yet. In my opinion, these are my definitions. It's not based on anything.
Right.
But acceptance is, we have the conversation. He say, bruh, I feel you, but that's just how I am.
Somebody press mute so I can hear it. I'm sorry, it's feedback. What up, Chad? Somebody press mute.
Down.
Somebody press mute. Or do I have to mute everybody? All right, go ahead.
So when I finally have that tough conversation with my homie, and I say, listen, man, the jokes is cool, but it's kind of getting to me. He say, listen, bro, I feel you. I'll try to back off, but this is how I cope, or this is how I was raised, or this is just me, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Now I have to make the decision. Is these jokes something that's gonna create a rift big enough to keep me from being this man's friend? No, I accept that then. No, it's no longer a tolerance, because I accept that this is just the way it's gonna be here until I'm able to do something different. That doesn't mean I like it, but it means that I've addressed it until I can formulate a way to do it better or different.
Brittany, question for you. Tolerance and acceptance. How do women separate tolerance from acceptance?
I think it's the same way Mr. Just Vic just said it. Sometimes you have to look at stuff and be like, will I accept that? Am I tolerating this? And where's my line?
Right.
So I definitely agree with his viewpoint on that. It was really good, especially from a woman's point of view. You have to look at something and be like, okay, is this something I can accept? And at that point, you have a choice to make.
Cheryl?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's even different, because sometimes I feel like in a lot of spaces, I'm accepted, and then I feel like I'm accepted here, and I feel like I'm tolerated in other places. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, and it's a different feeling. You know when somebody's tolerating you, they don't really want you, that they're just putting up with it because for some reason they have to for the time being. And depending on how high your tolerance level is, that's not going to be a necessary permanent thing that somebody's going to deal with. When somebody's accepting of you, that means they accept you and all the flaws that you come with. Like, you accept the fact that I be everywhere, and other people tolerate that I be everywhere.
Wow. Why they tolerate? They don't have to deal with you. They don't need you.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't understand. Nobody pays my bills. I don't understand.
Yo, you see what I put in there about?
It's up. It passed.
Yep, okay. Tolerance versus acceptance. Yeah, acceptance versus tolerance. You get what I'm saying? One of them is actually pretty much it's acceptance is the act of approval or receipt. Tolerance is the act of it's forbearance, it's patience. Tolerance is grace. If you look at tolerance and you look at acceptance, tolerance is actually, as crazy as it is, it seems negative because you don't want to be a person that's tolerated. You wish to be a person that's accepted.
Right.
But on the other side, tolerance is something that's one of the tenets of grace. Tolerance is a godly trait. It's a righteous trait. It's a trait that God and Christ the Son utilize. Even if you're in Islamic culture, there was a certain level of tolerance that Allah had given as well. So tolerance is a positive thing. But if you're a person that's attempting to build up your own self-worth and your own growth, more than likely you're not going to grow well in a place where you're tolerated. you would probably grow a little more in a place where you're accepted. Even though you'll learn something from the place you're tolerated, you may actually gain more help from the place you're accepted, because they may have some vested interest in seeing you better because they accept you. So the folks that tolerate you, they have no control over you being around. They can't get rid of you. When someone tolerates you, they have to deal with you because they can't get you out of there. So they have to figure out a way to tolerate you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go next if I may, because I do got to run because I got another show.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Definitely, and King, thank you for having me on, man. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely.
I accept you.
You know, accept each other. You already know.
Yeah,
Home
I
team,
accept
baby.
you. What's up? Home team.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, as far, I'll answer the question real quick, and I'll kind of comment on what y'all saw a little bit earlier. You know, in hindsight, real quick. But for you know, on the business level, you know, of course, you have to tolerate certain things because you just have to. You know what I mean? You got to maintain your business relationships at all costs. I always tell my team that, look, man, you know, I've had people tell me, like, I had people talking about my own mother before on the show. Still do business with them. Still send them links. Still interact with them. I mean, you have to tolerate certain things in order to sometimes maintain a balance. You know what I mean? Sometimes just to do different things. If you want to move in certain spaces, you have to just tolerate things. That's just the fact of life. You know what I mean? And acceptance basically comes from, I would say, you having more of a personal relationship with somebody. Most definitely. If you have that personal relationship, shout out to Daryl. You know what I mean? What's going on, bro? You know what I mean? If you have a more personal relationship with somebody, then yes, you're going to accept them. You're going to accept their flaws. You're going to accept everything else, because now there's a level of trust there. You know what I mean? In order for you to accept somebody, you have to have a level of trust. You have to. Because if you don't have that level of trust, it's really hard for you to say you really accept them, because you don't really know them. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, you know, trust and acceptance kind of goes hand in hand to me.
Right.
And I just want to say this real quick, man, because I know I got to run. But, you know, listen, I respect everybody. I respect all of the streams. But listen, if you mess with anybody in the family, whether it's King, Chef, Vic, Hunnit, Truth, O, Sherelle, Brittany B, my sister, you mess with any of them, I'm coming for your head, boy. I'm telling you, straight up.
On site.
I'm not holding back. On site. That's it. You know, Chad, you know what I mean, as well. Brother Chad in the back, I see you, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to watch, you mess with any of the family, it's on site. I'm not even waiting.
That's
it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Listen, shout out to Will. Willie D says people tend to tolerate what they benefit from, but don't necessarily want them around. Who agrees with that?
Yes. Wait a minute, King. Can everybody give their perspective on the original point before we go to the? Okay, before we go to that.
Big
Chad.
What's up?
Chad, how do you feel about tolerance and acceptance, Chad?
Oh man, I mean, as far as it coming towards
so happy
me,
yesterday you won me a lot of money in that fight, man. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah, Javante Davis.
I mean, say it again.
You look like Javante Davis for real. You look like Javante Davis for real.
I give you that.
Y'all didn't even get that joke. Y'all so slow.
Let me find out.
You got more money, though. You looking handsome. You looking handsome, getting money, baby.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I appreciate it. Man, shit. I don't want you to have to accept me or tolerate me. Like, if you don't fool with me, don't fool with me.
Right.
So I don't know what context the conversation is in.
But in general, just business or relationships, because a lot of people tolerate things and then it gets misconstrued as acceptance, and then they end up hating you because of it, right? Sometimes a lady might say, you know, I dealt with all this, but she didn't really accept that.
Right.
Or a man could say, oh, you know what, I dealt with all this, but I don't really accept that. So I want people to know the difference between tolerance and acceptance, and when do we draw this line?
So I guess in terms of like business, you know, you probably more often want to be accepted than tolerated, because once people toleration run out, then you know it's your real rope's gonna get cut short. As long as somebody accepts you, they're going to be more willing to welcome you in and embrace you, and it can turn into a growth process rather than somebody just dealing with you at arm's length because they have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Let's go.
Tolerance
Let's
is
go back.
finite.
Who else? Who else? Who else
Right
didn't
here.
speak yet?
I got
All
it
right.
from you. Yeah, pretty much everybody tapped in on it. I mean,
I
everybody.
haven't tapped in on it.
I mean, sorry about that. The people that have talked so far that tapped in on it, they're pretty much correct.
Right.
I look at it. I'm gonna expound upon it just a little bit more. So I'm gonna look at it as points of interest. So it's like a build up in when it comes to like relational.
Right.
A person, once you come into a group, they'll tolerate you for a certain amount of time. Now,
Right.
once y'all have more understanding and more relational ideas and ideologies, then it turns into what is deemed suitable or acceptable.
Right.
So it's sort of like point A to point B of a build up with dealing with relationships and being relational. And that's what any type of relationship, whether it's friendship, intimacy in business. A person, tolerance is usually afforded to a person you don't know.
Right.
Acceptance
Okay.
built upon somebody you already have, either agreed upon something or y'all actually have formulated a relationship. So it's like, for me, like I said, points of interest from A to B.
Okay. Juana.
Thank you. I really like what Truth just said. King, thank you for allowing me to be on the panel. I'm going to get off right after I make my little commentary. For what it's worth, just about everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I love you so much. I love all of you. When it comes to any type of issue, whether it's business or a personal relationship, or someone spoke about somebody, if they don't know you, regardless of what it is, for me, it's always about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's never really about the external. It's always about what's going on internally within me,
Mm-hmm.
and how I choose to express that.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, tolerance within me is a struggle. It's a battle. When I come to acceptance, then I have surrendered. That's the difference between tolerance and acceptance. Tolerance is an uphill resistance, pushing a rock up the hill. Acceptance is when I just say, F it, and I let it go. And that's what we all need to work on doing, and is accepting things and letting it go, letting it roll off. It's not that serious. Work on your own internals and let everything else, fall by the wayside. Look not to the right nor to the left. Stay forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead. Don't take anything too personally. Don't take yourself too personally, but just keep yourself in purposefulness. Keep yourself in purposefulness. But that's the difference for me as far as tolerance and acceptance. Tolerance is the struggle. Acceptance is the surrender. Thank you. I love you. May God bless you.
Wow.
Juana, don't leave yet.
Yeah.
I got
I like
something to
that.
say.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
go ahead.
yes.
Tolerance is the struggle.
Yes, Miss
Acceptance
Juana.
is the surrender. I love it.
100.
I actually want to say thank you because she might not remember, but because she says she doesn't know how all this stuff works, she doesn't have Cash App. I was the person you let the Cash App go to at one time.
Wow.
On Anton.
Oh, because I did not have Cash App, and I felt the way because Anton was like, "You don't have Cash App." I'm like, "I don't even know what that is, bro."
I remember that.
Yep. So
but I
never got a chance to.
You did thank me. You thanked me on the chat, and you were very gracious for that. And I just want to let you know it's all in love.
That's real.
And I have love for all of you, okay? But I'm gonna get off here because I gotta shut my little taco trailer down. And but I'll be listening.
That's money.
When you gonna visit some
Yes, sir.
collard green tacos?
That's money. I want to get a taco truck out here, but I couldn't get the
Was that Just Vic?
You know
who was that?
It was. Yeah.
I recognize your voice now. I can't see for shit, but I can hear real well.
Don't know.
Well, listen. Thank you, Wanda, so much. You're a matriarch in the garden. I appreciate you.
Thank you all so much. God bless.
God bless. Listen, with that being said, I am going to shut this down because we don't have 100 likes. So I'm giving y'all to literally 8:48, and I'm shutting this thing down.
The likes up.
This is turn the lights up. This is getting disrespectful. I'm telling you, it's going shut down at 8:48, and I got 8:46 on the laptop.
I got 46 too.
I got 8:45 on the rollie. So let me know what we're doing. Because it's shutting this shit down. I apologize, but I have a certain type of standard, and my standard is excellence. And they can start their show early. Y'all go to Nighthawks all y'all want, because I'm already monetized. Yeah, I'm already monetized, baby.
When you gonna come sit down? When you gonna come sit down in the back of the garden?
I might come right now. I might come right now because at the end of the day, they playing around. Oh, shout out to Big Bad Bull, man. We love you for that one. Hold on, let me see this. King, you get me 100%. I appreciate clarification. Apologize for the interruption. Guess I will be the only sucker sending support. Cheryl, and I love you. And chat talk with Brittany be the same. We chat gang gang for life.
All and right. That's where I got my idea from. The chat. It's love. It's all love in the chat. So that's why I came up, King.
I know. I think he just put away because Truth says what he says, and he says it with authority. He probably didn't like the choice of words, but I don't think Truth meant anything by it. Because Truth went on Mr. O like that. One time I peeked in, because I watch that show or I watch the replay in the morning because I can't stay up at night, right? Or I'm with a young lady, right? Or two. So what happens is when I had a thought I had to flex on y'all real quick. But when he always Truth was going back and forth. But I think Chef says it right. Truth is like the pit bull. He's like the accountability pit bull. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't think he meant offense to that, but I can't speak for you.
No, it ain't no offense, man. We men out here, man. Like,
I'm a lady.
Yeah, we men. I'm not speaking.
I know. I'm messing.
I'm saying about the situation with and whoever I talk to. I'm talking about old boy behavior. Like how you I'm sorry, yo. I just grew up.
You ain't got to go back to it, Truth. Yeah, he spoke on it and he put his money where his mouth is. I can't be bought.
No. Don't say that now because that's where I'm about to go to. He brought you. That's what happened.
Damn.
Yeah, he brought you.
Well,
he put that.
Can I say something?
So, damn, he bought me. Damn. Jeez, damn.
I want to say something.
That's not what I said.
What's funny is we all from Maryland. Big Bad Bull from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. You from Maryland. I'm from Fort Washington. So it is all love in my eyes. So
but you know the history. DC guys don't get along with Baltimore like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Let's not front.
Okay.
The only people DC hate more than Baltimore dudes is New York dudes and the feds.
Yeah, because
they hate each other.
DC a little bit more luxurious than what we came from. You feel me? We came from
PG County, baby.
We came from the slums. We came from the war zone.
So they got some spots out there though. They definitely got some spots out there.
Man, that's
definitely.
That's some money little strip right there.
So it's 8:49. I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
It's 49 because I'm cutting it off. I thought I was playing. So you have a good day. Take care. Next time you give me 100 likes.
Love y'all. I love everybody.
Shout out to the king.
That's gonna be my thing. Bye.